What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so let's just cut to the chase here. And I'm not the only one to make this point, but let's just put it out there and just admit what this whole argument's about. This whole fatuous display of disdain toward winning and rings, and why should it be about winning titles when we have to appreciate the players for what they've done individually? I mean, we all know Charles Barkley and Patrick Ewing, Dominique Wilkins, of course, John Stockton, Karl Malone, Reggie Miller. They're all great individual players. Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady. No one's ever argued that they weren't great. They are. Many of them are considered the top 50 players in the history of the game. Some even higher than that. But there's a reason why the creme de la creme of the NBA, those who are considered at the very top, at the very least, have won championship. Because as great as you are as a basketball player, no matter how many points you score, no matter how many assists you dish, no matter how many rebounds you grab, at the end of the day, if you have failed to win the ultimate prize, and I've heard these great players, some who are no longer with us, they would have gladly traded in their scoring titles, even their MVPs, if they could have tasted the glory of NBA championship. This is nothing but a feeble attempt to mask the failures of LeBron Ramon James, despite stacking the deck for the past 15 years nonstop at surpassing the championship totals of Kobe Bean Bryant and Michael Jeffrey Jordan. It's pretty much a foregone conclusion that this is it for LeBron. No matter how many extra free throws the NBA layer for his team, with the lame excuses for why his team have always been, at the top of free throws a game and free throw disparity. No matter how many gimmicks the NBA put out there, and safety nets, I should say, as far as the play-in tournament, at the end of the day, he's failed. And the main guy that they want to attack, either directly or indirectly, although Kobe is one of the targets, this is all about Michael Jordan. These people have a sick obsession at forcing everybody, like dictators, including the one that's in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, to bend to their will and say that this guy, the Akron asshole, is the best player of all time. Sorry, we don't see it like that. And for some reason, it really bothers these people that we don't bend to their whim, to their will. Michael Jordan, whenever he was challenged on the highest stage, came away unscathed. Did he ever have bad moments, bad games? Of course, he's human. Although sometimes when he played, you sometimes question even that reality. But this is a man that on the highest plateau was undefeated, 6-0 in the NBA Finals. 1-0 in NCAA title games, 2-0 in the Olympics. We all know LeBron James infamously failed on the Olympic stage until the Redeem Team and the arrival of Kobe Bean Bryant to clean up the failures that the asshole from Akron couldn't, that was staining him and had to reclaim glory for Team USA. Michael Jordan also was 2-0 in FIBA competition, 1983 and 1992. So in reality, Jordan's not even really 6-0 in title competition. He's 11-0. 11-0. Not to mention the fact, too, kiddies, that this isn't really known by many or remembered by many. Now, wasn't a title per se, but in 1984, there was a series of a series of exhibition games played between the Olympians, one of them being Michael Jordan, and the NBA All-Stars at the time. And I'm talking about guys like Adrian Dantley, Larry Bird, I think George Mikan, Robert Parrish, all of the best players at that time. Some of them had just won a title, 84 Celtics, Kevin McHale. Do you know that Michael Jordan and the Olympians beat them all 8 times in these exhibitions? And some of these exhibitions weren't even close. So they make light about how, the Dream Team lost to some collegiate players, right? Michael Jordan led a bunch of Olympians to beat the shit out of the best players in the NBA 8 straight fucking games. Meanwhile, these people's fake GOAT had to collude with other superstars to ultimately underachieve with a super team in Miami. And then needed a severance package of a suspension of the other team's unlikely hottest player in Draymond Green in Game 5 of the 2016 NBA Finals, plus a fortunate for the Cavaliers injury to the rim protecting and screen setting Andre Bogut the last 2 games of that series. And they were able to eke out a championship, which infamously, the revisionist historians of the media have almost completely erased Kyrie Irving's contributions. I mean, Kyrie was so phenomenal that they talk about Scottie Pippen should have been a Finals MVP. Hell, Kyrie Irving should have gotten consideration for co-Finals MVP the last few games. But, that's what they do. So, yeah, this is all about Michael Jordan, always has been about Michael Jordan. And we're not going to allow it. And I don't care who responds to me. I don't give a fuck. It was LeBron James himself. I'm standing on my square. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And now I don't just use Google. This comes from years of study and me being a motherfucking savant and brilliant and passionate, not emotional. If that came across as arrogant, I don't give a fuck. I know what the hell I'm talking about. And I know what I watched. Anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.